Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to a Knight's Quest, which hopefully I'll get recorded before killing somebody for making such a horrid game, but not gonna promise that right now, that's for sure. I honestly didn't even see it there, I just knew it had to be there. But hey, that's another inventory slot. Hey you. Wow, really can't talk from up there, eh? Sure. You got frosted tips ain't the coolest anything anymore, buddy. Been a long time since, and 2019 was still definitely a long time since frosted tips had been cool. Let's see, what do we got for collectibles in here? 2 slimes and a golden key, eh? Do I bother? I don't think I do. Here, you look different. Yeah, I'm well aware. Hey, look at that, I got an immaculate ice. Didn't he give us like 3 options? When we talked to him, where he was like, hey, bring me the, you need to show me that she actually let you in, and it's like, maybe if you had like this, this, or this. I mean, one of the thises was the immaculate ice, which you clearly got. I've played phone games with better pacing than this, which is sad, considering that, the only phone games I've really played have been free-to-play games, which obviously their pacing is fast up until you hit the brick wall that is pay us or wait 5 hours. But like, yeah, I just don't. Now we gotta jump across those stupid fucking ice flows again. We already did that twice in the last part. And I mean, potentially we could have went and talked to her first before jumping across them. Or, yeah, before jumping across them the first time, but I still have a feeling that that wouldn't have mattered. Because these developers like to dick you around for no real reason. You know what? Let's go over here. I want to see what's up this way. We've been down the middle. We've been up the right. Let's go up the left. And see what's what. Because I have a feeling it's just going to be, nothing special. But I still want to see. For info on the frozen couple, I mean, no. There's 3 big chests in there. Oh, a bunch of money there. Well, I mean, I gotta pass by those 2 guys that are down there, so I guess I'll chat them up while I'm here. See, now normally finding that would be a point in favor of the game because you know you just randomly stumble across a side quest, right? But you know, really, I don't think I've seen anyone else here. Nope, he won't talk to me. Got her up there. She won't. The race chick. She won't talk to me. We got the bouncer guy there. Odds are he won't have anything to say. And that's it. I don't think there was anybody else to talk to here. I don't think there was anybody up. This. Oh, yeah, there's a guy. Let's go talk to him. I realize that this is kind of wasting time, but hey. Wow. You are all absolutely worthless. And I mean, if the person to talk to isn't like in this area and he's like back in area or in the club or something, I mean, that would just be ridiculous and yet not surprising. It would be a ridiculously stupid thing to do. And yet I'm also assuming that that's exactly what they did. Alright, well, time to wait again because, you know, made it across twice already. But, I mean, we all know that these guys don't like to give you shortcuts or a fast, because, I mean, they can't even fucking activate the fast travel points as you go. Like, even if you had to activate them yourselves, like if you didn't go up to them, which is the thing that you have to do, by the way. You know, once we get this weapon and defeat this boss, we then have to go and defeat another boss, which will then get us the item back at Regalia, by the way. Which will then grant us the item that we need to start activating the fast travel points, but we have to get to each one individually. But that's fine, because you have to backtrack through all these fucking places anyway, apparently, for some reason. No wonder I didn't realize the last part went on for 40 minutes. Made like no fucking progress because so much of the time was spent waiting for this bullshit. I mean, they don't even have them timed out, right? So that you can just like quickly jump between them. You know? Like we made it here and now we have to wait for it to come back. Like I don't. Which I realize is very, well, I don't know about very slowly, very quickly maybe becoming just like my catchphrase for this fucking series is just, I don't get it. But I feel like it sums up this game rather well. Just nothing makes sense. Like these coins that you apparently can't collect. Because, you know, they're off of the fucking ice flow that you're on. Alright, buddy. Fucking let us in this time. Just like I don't understand why, no, see, it didn't think so. Just like I don't understand why when you turn in a quest item, it comes up that you discarded it. It's the same thing as when you actually go into your inventory and hit discard. It gives you the same warning as when you turn it in. That is what I want. do they actually just have a healing thing here?
Hey! Huh?
Wow, alright. Okay. Feel like it's not really your healing well then. If just anyone can hop in and use it, but whatever. Ah, here we go. Clearly at some point this gets drained, I think. Because otherwise, or at least maybe just a little bit, because otherwise how the hell am I supposed to use that wind turbine? Yeah, there it goes. Is it a wind turbine? I don't know. So I guess it does turn the wind, but... Alright. So they have traps in the chests now, or in the barrels now, 2 inches away from a healing well. Sure. Still gonna ignore the squids though. Still do not care enough to fight enemies that aren't gonna fight me. Not even sure if I can. I guess that does travel quite a ways. Okay. It's a very weird door then. Hey, look, there's more dudes. Yeah, it may have. Well, it's not getting lower anymore, but I am going to stop talking to you guys because apparently it's worthless. Alright. So he left his hammer somewhere. Now, granted, it wouldn't surprise me if we ended up making the water even lower, because I'm not sure if I actually have enough of a jump to get while or when I'm jumping out of water. I don't know if I have enough to jump to get up to that ledge in the middle. Although we got stairs right there, so I probably don't. But now I'm curious, why is this here? Oh well. Giggle berries? Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that is, but I'm assuming that I need it to get by you. Wow, really? So I turn around, right? And yet he keeps all of his momentum. Wow, and then he can't grab onto that. Oh my god. I mean, I'll get that chest at some point, maybe. There, too much momentum. I love ice in games. Gotta say, it's the best thing ever. Just having like that slippery, you know, where you can't get any momentum, but then once you do get momentum, you can't get rid of it. Now, granted, I don't think I need the money enough to actually have warranted jumping down there, but at the same time, I don't think that I was getting any further. I don't think I was getting back across that ice. Go. That's got to be the Giggleberry. Which I doubt I have space for, but hey, I got a Giggleberry. Alright. Now, can I use it? No. Oh, well, I probably didn't need to make space for it then. I also don't know what's... Sounds like something's shooting at me, probably these things. Little squitters. That did work. It opened that gate. Let's see. Does it close? It does, and I'm not making it with the water. Not a chance. Dude is way too slow to make that with any kind of water. That's another shroom. Oh, yeah, see, I didn't think so. I didn't realize there was... It's like that little bit of a drop off, and he is fucking worthless. I guess these things don't refreeze. Okay. Caught it, not that it really matters, but... Give the Giggleberry to our mushroom friend here. I'm just going to assume that guy sends us back, so... Oh, goody. Oh, well, look at that. I think there is actually 5 enemies here. I seem to have lost the big guy though. Yeah, could not get all 5 of them at once, so go figure. Okay, I don't know exactly what knocked me off there. Whatever. And I realized I could just fight them and get it over with, but... Ah, you fucker. Oh, up there, across there. You know, it's kind of shit when you try to short your jumps because you don't trust the character to not overjump, you know? Up here, here. Spirit potion, just exactly what I wanted. Worthless fucking thing. Alright, what's in here? Oh. Thought that out while we're here. Not that I see much point to that either. No, a regular potion is good. Maybe you can grind your way back up here now that you're, now that it's thawed out, but you couldn't reach it with the fire before. Because, I mean, obviously you can't shoot fire straight or anything. Obviously the fire has to bounce across the ground like Mario. Because they didn't take enough stuff from other games. And that will require the hammer. Just not gonna... So we need the ice. Oh, there's the ice hammer right there. So we just need to find a way to get there. It sounds easy. Won't be. Okay, nothing over here at all. That's always handy. Unless I can I really just... Oh, didn't. Maybe if I actually landed there again I would. Granted, I don't think that's something you're supposed to do. But if there's a wind turbine down there, odds are I'm supposed to lower the water somehow. Obviously this way is for the ice hammer though. I could jump on there and use the wind and see if that'll work. I can't tell if that actually... No, it went up somehow. I mean, something odd about this flame there. It's red, whereas put it out. And reignite it, so that doesn't seem to do anything. Not seeing anything along the walls. Anything. It's weird that they have this whole section, because I mean maybe we come out here at some point. The only thing we got there is the wind, but I need to lower the water for that. Oh, we have a door right there though. I wasn't an idiot. I just saw that shit up there and assumed that it wasn't the way I needed to go. I also didn't know that you could hear those worms while they were still underground. I can't. Can I really? That seems way too far away. Oh god. I can. I keep forgetting just how far he can make it with his jumps. See, and then you have these things which tilt like that, but I feel like you're not able to tilt them enough for it to really? And now I just gotta do this. Wow. I don't know what the point to this is. I mean, I really don't know how you fuck that up, so. I mean, obviously besides just jumping in the middle and standing still, but hopefully you're not going to do that. There goes the water level again. That might get us... Assuming it lowers the water everywhere, that might get us so that we can activate the wind turbine in that room. Maybe. Wow. You know what? Good. I'm glad you died. You're at the end of the fucking thing and there's a wall run and it doesn't see, and then it did a weird thing right there. I also saw there was like a chest underneath us somehow. Fell off and died. There was like a, yeah, there's like a chest like right there. No idea how I'm getting to it, if I even need to. Alright. Once again, just gonna ignore this room full of enemies that just doesn't, nope, did not lower that water nearly enough. Okay. So it didn't lower the water in here at all by the looks of it. Unless there is something in this room, but I'm not, like, I see just a few little mages on either side with a bunch of boxes and a couple of chests, but we all know that chests in this game are fucking worthless, so point to that. You need the hammer to go either of those ways. Now it did show us those three guys, right? When it lowered the water, it specifically showed us those guys over there. I don't know how to get over there. Also looks like there's a path there. I mean, once again, I can't use my fire to do anything useful. Worthless, in all honesty. This probably. That gives me more hope. And I really don't want to drop down there because it makes no sense that I would have to advance. You would think once I made it back to this platform that I would then proceed to do something from this platform, but not seeing anything in particular to do though. I mean, obviously I can't thaw out that one, so running along there and jumping, even if I did land on it, would be pointless. I lowered the water, which would presumably give me access to that platform there, but I have no way of getting over to that platform. Oh, no. I was gonna say, oh, maybe this way, but no, that's right. I already know what I need the ice hammer for that. It's a worthless room here. Fires there that do nothing. We have over here in the door, but we're not gonna be able to do anything more with this shit. See the ice hammer go that way. This just had those and that, and then yeah. The fact that it forces the wind to go up. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there's not really anything in here. Like there's no other doors or anything. It's just these 4 enemies, what used to be 5, but now it's 4, that I'm just gonna fucking leave behind. That would just take me back. Obviously I can't do anything with those. Can't do that. So that's where I lowered the water. Now, I just want to check this. Okay, good, I can use it to get back. Awesome. Yeah, there's the door, but the door just leads me to this room. Good to know that they can't actually make any height. Guess we'll head back across. I think this is thought out now. Guess we can go this way. That still seems awfully weird though. To once again make us backtrack. Well, I should have known. Like, what would make the least amount of sense? Oh, backtracking a bunch. So that's obviously what we have to do then. Oh, squid thing. Really? You know, I've been on ice plenty of times in my life. I mean, I live in Canada. It's kind of a thing up here, is that there's ice. Not year-round, but quite a bit of the time. Never had as much problems on ice as fucking video game characters. Like, I'm not saying that I've never slipped on ice, but I mean, when I know ice is there, I'm generally pretty good at keeping my balance on it, you know? Up here, even though there was stairs over there that I could have also used, but here, that one's actually already activated. But you know what, I'm gonna hit it with a fire anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so gotta drop down then, apparently. Not a thing that I know how to do. Oh, there we go. It's just the same as before. Shift. And do it, sure. Wow, surprised that worked. Alright. I also realized that, like, I'm almost dead and still not healing, but don't really care. That's the path back. Wonder how many fireballs it takes to kill you. Weird how the second fireball somehow put out the fire from the first one. So apparently you can't reapply burn. If they're already burning and you hit them with fire, it will not burn them more, which, you know, sure, that's how fire works. Once you're burnt, you can't get burned again. Come on, that's just ridiculous. Still don't know why it keeps showing us those guys. I'm also assuming that I have to go all the way back to that first room again. Not like the first room. Although I could. That would heal me up for free. But I just mean like... over here and then up those stairs. That we didn't go up last time. I mean, how far away are we from that healing pool? Maybe that's where we'll fight Ivan on that thing there. Also curious if, like, will this heal us? No? Just the special healing one, eh? That's fair. That is fair, but I mean, there's cold springs. Although, we're not an ice person, so I mean, maybe if they were hot springs it would work. Oh, I did promise I would try and get through this dungeon if I made it here, didn't I? Ugh. I regret a lot of stuff that I say lately. You know? Like, hey, you see me start a single player game, I'll make sure that you get to see the end of it. Regret that one. And, you know, the good old, hey, you know, if we make it to the temple, I'll just make a longer part so that we can get through it. Regret that one. Or regretting that one right now. Also just hoping that this is the right way to go. Because I honestly don't know at this point. Just like I don't know if these things can even attack me anymore. Seems like once they go, or once they don't have water anymore, they don't attack, which is weird. I could see them not being able to move as quickly, but I mean, here's the thing, right? That's clearly a trap, so. So for some reason, every once in a while, Rusty just decides that he's no longer going to block. And it's very weird when he decides that. Also like how they put the trap in the room, right? I identified that it was a trap and therefore did not interact with it. And then they were like, what? No. You don't get to use your brain. Do the fucking thing. Also, I'm assuming that at some point I'm gonna come across a guy who needs one of these. And that, like, that's why that was a trap. But I also feel like I should already know, know where I need to use that. You know, like, kind of weird that I don't. Like that, I don't know. Oh yeah, the water level lowered again. You can always try the, where the hammer is. To see if it's lowered enough for me to use the fire on it, but I guess there's no real harm. And you know what, in all honesty, since it seems like we're gonna have to do a bunch of stuff with the ice hammer, once we get the ice hammer, I'm gonna end the part. And then we'll finish the rest of the dungeon afterwards. That's not the way I want to go. Or and then we'll finish the rest of the dungeon next week. Because by the looks of it, we're gonna have to get the ice hammer and then like do like a huge chunk of the dungeon again. So. And once again, I could probably kill these guys and make it a little bit easier on myself, but still not going to. Okay, so the water was barely high enough. So yeah, like the water was barely high enough to cover up the fucking thing before, right? Why isn't this water lowering? Is my question. Like, I mean, maybe it is, but it's lowering so much slower, it seems, than the rest of the water, and I don't know where the fuck to go anymore. I mean, I'm assuming I need to use this mushroom somewhere, but we haven't come across another mushroom guy yet. So, I mean, clearly lowering that water had to have done something somewhere else. I mean, it didn't do anything in that room, did it? I don't know if that actually makes me move faster or not. I don't think so. I mean, that looks like it's the same height that it's been, even though it keeps showing the water in this room specifically lowering. That didn't work. We went up the stairs, we got another Giggleberry, but we don't know where the mushroom wants it is. Can't go that way anymore because actually there should be a way up, right? We had to get up there at some point. It couldn't have been because of the water, since Rusty can't swim. Oh right, we went up and around that way. This way. We keep lowering the water, but the water in the one room that we need it to lower in does not seem to be going down at all. Oh, well, actually, yeah. And we can jump up here. And we got that door over there as well. So let's check this door first. Oh, looks like we need to lower the water one more time to get rid of that. Do I even want the Mega Bandit? Okay, well. But are you gonna wall run without an actual wall run thing there? No. Hey, we made it though. This better be an actual Giggleberry. Well, that's good. Glad I got that, because I have a feeling if I didn't, I would have probably regretted it. Had to backtrack for it. Alright, buddy. There, I'm just going to assume you send me back. That would make the most sense. Can I hold another one of these? Archers there. Actually worried about fighting that guy because I did not want Rusty to fucking fling himself off the ledge like he tends to do. Okay, that's bullshit and you know it. What the fuck is he? Well, good to know that his ice arrows will knock off his shield, hurt him, and freeze him. So that's good. That's... I mean, I don't know how the fuck I would ever get up there. Get that chest, but alright. Oh, I know where we are now. This better be the last time I have to fucking do this. I don't know how much lower that fucking water can go in that room. Not that any of this makes a whole lot of sense anyway. Alright, let's see what I cannot hold. Oh, just a bunch of money. Well, that's fine, I can hold that. Alright. Back up to $2,000, which isn't bad. I don't remember how much the rest of that shit in that store costs, and I'm also just assuming that I need to buy it all if I want to finish the game. Well, I mean, I know I'll need to buy the slime and the key, since those are actual achievements. I don't know why you had to put the fucking wall run there. Like, just have it drop us off on the platform. Like, you don't have to make it so that we can reach it, obviously. Just have it drop us off, like, above the platform. Hey, it's finally clear. That'll raise that, and that'll let us get the hammer, and then move it apart. And I really need, and then I can go. Not that that has anything to do with, you know, the game, but it's just the thing I gotta do. Now, you did say that we'd have to clear out the monsters as well, but now you have all 3 divine weapons. With this, you can perform slow but powerful attacks and cast powerful ice magic. Is it powerful, though? Ah. Well, I mean, at least it goes forward. And yeah, that's just like I thought. Alright. So that'll be it for this part then. Thanks everybody for watching. And I will see you next week when we finish this dungeon and presumably beat up Ivan the I can't remember. He had a title, right? I mean, besides Spirit Knight. It was like Ivan the something. But anyway. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week.